Alright, welcome back to the Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Ninja Casual Playthrough tutorial. We left off where we are in Rachel's final chapter, and thankfully there are no bosses. It's really just some movement through the different areas. I forget what's in here. I want to see. So it's money for her, so that's really good. So grab that. We're gonna continue on through, and we can go through and fight some of these guys if we would like. For a little extra money, I'm probably gonna pass on that for the sake of the video. We have a lot to go through, but you can save right here. You can shop, which I'll do right here. Oops. There we go. So I'm topped out on my heals. I don't really need the sorcery. Heals are more important in my opinion. And then we just run through here. We're gonna go to the top of this ladder right here. You can shop again if you would like. Hop through this window, and then we just need to get up over here, break this stone. Oops. And then we can do our best to avoid these guys. Place this tablet down here, and then we're gonna see how nice this mage is gonna be. So perks the projectile button is the same as interacting as this this warp here. There we go. It took me long enough to get through. I'm just gonna heal. Oh, so there we go. Now we're just gonna try to string together as many essence techniques or UTs as we can. Ideally, we're stringing together the essence techniques. That way it's really quick. Oops, I wasn't charging. This area is the last mandatory fight, so we can just burn through our heals here. So once we get through this, I believe another wave will spawn. Or not, okay, it's berserkers, not another, like, I believe on normal it's one of the big dino fiends. So I'm gonna see, oops. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to roll into him. There we go. There we go. Berserker's the one I'm worried about there, so I was focusing on countering him. I believe this is it. Okay. This next fight coming up is a fight that if you beat it, you unlock the next difficulty, I believe. But since we're on Master Ninja, I'll just try for fun. I won't save or anything. If you lose, it doesn't matter. I believe it is a mission on the Master Collection as well. I haven't really done the missions yet on the Master Collection. I did all of them on Sigma on Master Ninja though. That's in that archived playlist I have if you are interested in checking that out. But this mission is really hard on Master Ninja in general. So if you can beat this, good for you. Oh, I didn't even get to use my big heal. So I never hit him. But anyway, you're supposed to lose that just like Chapter 2 Doku. It's just for fun to try in this case on Master Ninja because you're on the highest difficulty. But that is the last chapter for Rachel. So here you don't have to pick this up. You can. It's okay. It's not as good as a dragon sword in my opinion, but it is fun. We don't have to do anything here. I do want to just grab this talisman. Whoops, I have the windmill. Did I say talisman? I meant scarab. There you go. So that's a fun little shortcut you can do. Oh, the scarab's on the other side. There's also one upstairs. So this one I'm just doing shuriken Y to get on top. I'll explain it a little bit. Oops, that was NGB muscle memory. There's the scarab. And then these chests up over here, I believe, are bats, so I'm not even gonna mess with them. Yeah, so that's just, you don't have to do this, but the goal is, yeah, it's a little difficult, but the whole point is on the corner, you want to see Ryu get way higher. There we go. And then right at the end of it, you'll shuriken Y. So I'm not gonna. I was gonna try to showcase it, but anyway. So that's how you get up top there. In Sigma, you don't have to do the puzzle. Why am I not running over this? There we go. So we just got a bunch of scarabs, and then we pull this, and Sigma takes away all of the puzzles that NGB has, so you don't have to worry about it. When you do go back in there after pulling the lever, it will start a fiend challenge. And I'll probably make a save some point soon that's separate, and maybe I can do a tutorial on going through the fiend challenges if anyone is interested. Feel free to comment down below if you are looking for a tutorial on Master Ninja. I can definitely look at doing that in the future. So here is another scarab. I think it's this one. Nope, it's the first one. There we go. Let's see. So we'll just do save over this. We'll keep this. There is a scarab down below here. Oh wow, he went all the way to the top. There we go. I just kind of want to see what my Life of the Gods is looking like. Oh, perfect. I'm at 9. Okay, so coming up is a Caverns. Whoa, my game got a little leggy there. We are gonna swap to the dragon sword. I had NGB brain and that I needed to break a wall here. There's the ghost fish. Yep, I didn't want to do that wall spam. So we're gonna see if they give me stuff back. At least HP, I'm hoping. I wanted to do an air destruction slash off the ledge, but that is not what I did. Whoops. Unfortunate. So that's fine. I'll just use a big heal right before we go. That was mostly me, or entirely me, just getting caught by the fish. We're gonna head up here. Then we fall down here. We're gonna break open this ice wall. Follow to the right. There we go. You don't have to do that. That was just a little movement. Then we're gonna grab this guy, follow right back down. Oops. We're gonna go fall back to where we started. Okay, so at this point, we can save. Where's the save gonna be? Okay, so this will be the one we continue with. So one of the differences between NGB and Sigma is you don't have to collect a bunch of ore. You just need to get this tablet piece. Wow, that actually connected, huh? So now I'm gonna show a little movement that you can do. So we're gonna do air destruction / shuriken Y, and that gets us right up top there. We're just gonna take a little damage to get in the lava here. It's much faster and less risky than going through the intended way, because what they have you do is you go through, you hit the button over there, you go across that bar, and the whole time these guys can hit you. Versus just a little bit of fall damage and just walking up. All right. So now we're just going to wall run across here, head to the left. You can do it this way. I'm going to show just another fun movement tip after I go check this out up here. There we go. I got my input back. So what I was going to show is normally, you know, if you want, you can go through and do it the intentional way. There is a fun movement thing you can do here. So upon entering, we're going to roll to the corner over here. Wall run. Whoops. I need to hold run or hold forward. But as soon as you roll, you're going to hold the same direction. There we go. And shuriken Y, and it gets you up top. It's a little faster, and it helps avoid the seesaw motion and then the ghost fish that are going to be within that little hallway. Make sure you don't catapult yourself in the lava like I just did. Then we're going to head right back up here. We'll save here, and then I'll show you hopefully a more safe strat than what they want you to do with hopping across to the other one. So you can just wall run up here, and now we're up top, and then just air destruction / to make it, and now we are up here. There we go. So now we're on our way to Jotunfrau. I'm gonna grab this that we just smelted together. Whoops. We will save. We will heal. And then I think I want to try the dual blades here with smoke bombs. I'm normally torn here because normally the strat is lunar, but the faster strat is probably gonna be the dual blades. So I wanna try out whatever I can get to work here. So I think dual blades is gonna be the way to go for speed and consistency. If I can do a correct 360Y. So I'm actually not, I don't think I'm showcasing it that well, but we can just do this. This is pretty free. I was trying something different for Sigma, but it does seem lunar is because you get in the air and don't deal with much mess. So I'm just gonna Nimpo. I should be able to hit him right out of it. Okay, he didn't die. All right. Don't do what I was doing at first. Lunar is definitely the safer strat on Master Ninja. Apparently, I'm not going to grab any of this. There we go. Yeah, so what I was doing is forward, Y, Y, X, over and over. The only time you will really ever want to smash down is when I'm trying to think. Maybe it's like gonna help you get out of avoid his grab. Like the timing is really weird in that just this input would get you to be in his grab, but his grab animation is pretty long. So you know, once you land, you have control over you pretty quick. Yeah. Versus when you do this and you end in Y, I'm already trying to dash. There we go. So I don't really recommend smashing down with Y as your last input on Jotunfraug because he will just make you consume a talisman because he does a lot of damage. Okay, so that is pretty much required. Grab the Inazuma there after this fight. And now we're going to fall back down. We're going to head into the lava, and then we are going to go do the Fireworm boss. Fireworm boss is kind of annoying in this one. I will admit, I don't really like it. And we're gonna try the dragon sword. So we're gonna save, so we don't have to go through all that again. Then we're gonna do our best to avoid these guys. I need shuriken, so we're gonna swap to that. There we go. You can also just do shuriken Y. I don't remember if I did the air destruction slash or not. Let's see. Can I make this? Just a little shy. Okay, so I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna purchase a bunch of smalls again. There we go. And then I'll do one more to make me feel even more comfy. And then I will save. And then we are on our way to Fireworm. So this one is, the moves are like the other worms, except instead of the plasma attack that he does that fire ring. Yeah, so I landed in the lava, and then I jumped while he shot. So that's what happened there. Yeah, I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to jump through that or just avoid the roll. So they're really good at coordinating their attacks. I will admit they're super annoying. Yeah. Did I lose both of my talismans there? What? No way. That is not what I'm gonna use. No way. That's not acceptable. Roll it back. Roll it back. Way. We're trying Dobby. Yeah, that was silly. We're trying Dobby. I'm not going to give you a strat that's going to cost me 2 talismans and you possibly that and more. No way. And all the heals that I just did. Okay, that is the strat we are doing. That is the strat, ladies and gentlemen. If I ever recommend you Dragon Sword during that fight, and I'm gonna cost you 2 talismans like I did on that first attempt, don't listen to me. The Dobby is away with celerity, and then just as soon as you get the first charge, don't really release until like maybe they're gonna start shooting at you, which is what I had to do a couple times. So anyway, do not do the Dragon Sword strat that I was doing. I did not display it well. It was poor display on my part, and I apologize for even recommending it to you. We are on our way to Smoggin. And I'm just going to fill up on everything because I'm planning to go back and get a little extra money before we head on out, I guess. So here we are going to Fiend Seal. We are going to hop up here. And then we're going to do Lunar. And the strat here is I'm not gonna go in the lava with him like I would in a speedrun. But the strat is we're gonna wait for his head to get near us. And then we can do forward YY X and then just smash down just for the extra damage. And then I'll try to showcase his moves. But he does have enemies, so I try to stay in the middle because the dinos don't really like to come near me, so I'm okay with that. So let's see how this goes for us. So I'm just gonna Nimpo this dino right here. I don't want him. Bye. Wasn't invited to the party, came anyway. We all know that friend. So I'm not doing X because that does move me forward and I don't want to go catapult into lava. That time I did because I saw the fireball coming. Oops. That was a weird angle. Oh, he caught me. I was surprised you did it back to back like that. So yeah, just a lot of rolling. You can block the wind attack that he does, but the fireball will hit you. So you do want to dodge that. There you go. It will do some chip damage on you with the wind attack or wing attack. I'm kind of waiting to see if he does bring his head closer again. Doesn't seem like it. There we go. So I got grabbed by him. That's what cost me a big heal, but in the end, that was an okay fight as far as HP or item consumption. So we're gonna consume this right before we end the chapter because then we'll be able to keep the extended HP bar for later. Or, you know what I mean. The full HP you will have going into the next chapter. There we go. So at this point, we got Inazuma, we have Inferno. We're going to use 2 of them on Inazuma, and then we're going to use 1 on Inferno, and then we will get the 4th one in the Hayabusa village, and then we'll max out Inferno and Inazuma. Okay. So now we're gonna make our way through. And this is the end of the chapter. Now we are on our way to go fight Awaken Alma. Awaken Alma is she can be a pretty rough boss if you don't know the patterns that she's going to throw at you. Or I guess her attacks in general, not necessarily the patterns. But we'll see if I can display a pretty optimized strat if you can get the initial hit off. So we'll see. But first, the first thing we're going to do is, well, I need to swap to Dragon Sword for a second to get through the Ghost Fish coming up. But we're going to get a little extra money for the rest of the journey because I don't plan to come back after Awaken Alma to shop. So we're going to do a little farming. I'll probably fast forward through this. That way you don't have to sit here and watch me do it. Again, as I have shown you the strat. There we go. Getting some free items too. I might just go straight to the fish actually, because they are really fast to farm. It just means I have to go all the way past Pazu. Oh man, I keep wall spamming. There we go. Yeah, I think the faster strat will be to go to the fishies. Oh, it would be a big. That's awkward. Maybe on my way back I'll need it. So we're gonna run through here real quick. This is one of the challenges that you can do. Trying to, yeah, I wanted that HP. I'm pretty sure there's another one that you can do. There we go. Oops, let me just run into the water. Let's see what we're looking at. 33 right now. See if I can get them both while the other one turns around. Yep. I just realized I wasn't showing my karma. Okay, I'll do one more and then head on out. There we go. What am I at? 89? Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, now we're gonna go back here, purchase whatever we need, which in this case is probably gonna be some heals. I am full on, we'll just max out on these, why not? We are gonna use those for Emperor 2 way later. Smoke bombs are always nice to have. That was really just spoiling myself. Okay, so now I have, honestly, way too much. We're going to save so I don't have to do that all again. And then we are going to make our way all the way back upstairs to the surface. You can smoke bomb through here. I don't want to. I just wanted... just zip through. There we go. Whew, you almost got me. Whoa. So these guys won't be here if you cleared them out when you first enter the aqueducts, like I did. Otherwise, they will be. Up here, I believe we'll do the fight because I believe it's a talisman you get if you kill these guys, but I don't want to say it and not do it and be wrong, so we're gonna do it real quick. Okay. Yep. There we go. They were being a little rude. Yep, that is another talisman. So there you go. Kill those guys, use the Dobby, do some UTs, and you'll be fine. Did I grab this scarab right here? No, I did not. Excuse me. Oh. Just a little too far. We're not coming back here, so I'm gonna use that. Okay. Did I leave this for myself? Yeah, I think it's a small heal, and I'm full on that. Yeah, that's okay. So in here, we're gonna go put in all the pieces to the tablet. This is going to, whoops, there we go. This is gonna warp us over to the Hayabusa village. This is where we have another opportunity to shop, save, and then we're gonna grab the last jewel, the demon seal, in this route that I'm using, and then that will we can use that to upgrade our Inferno to level 3, which we will be using in the tower in a couple chapters. Pretty sure I already maxed everything I want to. Yep. So we're just gonna zip on through. Oops. So here, just so I don't waste a lot of time trying to interact with these guys, I'm gonna equip the smoke bombs. Oh, they're not here. I thought they were here on Rachel and Ryu. So, today I learned. There we go. Now we got level 3 Inferno and Inazuma. Level 3 Inferno is going to pretty much one-shot like any enemy, especially on Sigma, where on the Master Collection, where it just defaults your input to be like max when you're supposed to shake your controller on the PS3. So the Master Collection, it just defaults it to be the maxed out damage on top of whatever level you have with it. What do I want to do? I need Shuriken. I am going to be fighting the clone. That's right. So we're going to do Dobby. Yep. The good old Dobby. We're just going to do wall spams. So the goal is get him to try to approach us. Wall spam as... Ooh, he's being rude. This is the flail one, so he can do some pretty scary combos, but he isn't as projectile heavy as the one in the aqueducts. So we can afford to do the running away wall spam tactics, but just need to have a little bit better movement than I am initially having. There we go. So again, these guys are really cheap and difficult on Sigma. So don't be afraid to do this strat. Yeah. So he is really annoying sometimes. There we go. 62, 74, so that was without any UT or anything exciting. The Armlet of Fortune is actually really good for Ghostfish, and because it helps you like raise the likelihood of you getting more Nimpa, which is funny because I say that and I didn't equip it. So we'll see if I get some reds out of this. There we go. I just got 2 reds. Okay, how close am I? So I'm gonna go back to celerity. I got 2. Okay, I'm not gonna open anymore because I don't think I'm gonna get another round of 9. Because I know I missed plenty in the playthrough. Okay, so here we're just gonna run on through. We don't have to save behind that door on the right. There is a save coming up here, right in front of Awaken Alma. So we're gonna save here. So what I'm gonna try to do, it may not happen, is I am going to start off the fight with haste slash. So I'm gonna run at her, haste slash. If it knocks her down, I'm going to do AX into fly and swallow, and then once I get close to her, I'm gonna gleaming blade, and then I'm gonna do this attack, which is like, I normally call it the baby gleaming blade, but that's because I always forget the name. But it's like a failed attempt of the gleaming blade if you're doing it too quick. And if all of that connects, I can do a lot of damage and avoid the fiends. But we'll see. If it doesn't work out, I'll Inazuma the fiends, and then I'll show off for projectiles, and we'll go over it. But I want to showcase this in case it does work, and then I'll kill the fiends, and we'll talk about her with lower HP. Okay, she got up right away, so I'm just gonna Inazuma just to get the fiends off the map. They don't want to. Okay. I just wanted to see what essence they were gonna drop. Okay, so same as before. You just kind of want to run around like in a circle. Haste slash, mostly fly and swallow, but haste slash can knock her down. There we go. When you're doing the gleaming blade, focus. You want to be close to the top portion, not like the bottom scorpion part. And then roll into that grab. If you roll away, it's probably gonna grab you. The hitbox is pretty nutty. Oops, I got too close. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. She's pretty far away, so I'm not gonna go for it. Just gonna Nimpo again. Oh, it is connecting. Okay, so she's gonna be up. Yeah. So that one you can just wait for the sound of the orb. So I normally do Fine Swallow Shuriken there to kind of avoid whatever she's gonna throw at me in case I do get caught. I don't know if that... Yeah, that fiend doesn't look like he wants to get out of the ground. Oh, I got him. Okay. So she will deflect it just like any old Alma. But in the end, I kind of showcased her moves. When she goes into dash and she's on the ground and she's crawling really fast at you, she can do a lot of damage if she hits you. So I just try to fly and swallow because you can connect with her, but it also just helps you get out of the way and gives you some iframes with the fly and swallow. And then if she tries to do anything fancy while you do that, you can Shuriken and Fiend Seal in the air to kind of change the way Ryu's facing, or get her to dodge in the air and cancel her attack animation. But anyway, that is Awaken Alma. It just cost me some heals, which is fine. No talismans were burnt in the making of this tutorial, so that is good. It ends right here compared to NGB, so we are able to go back and save, and then we fight some berserkers, and the berserkers are kind of pushovers in Sigma yet again. In this case, we're gonna fight 3 berserkers, and they're all back to back. But it's one-on-one. It's not a room of them or anything crazy, so we'll save here. We'll swap to something heavy real quick, so that way we can break this wall, and then we're gonna swap to the dual blades because the dual blades do some crazy damage with their counter. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna move up here. This one, it's gonna be the first one we fight. We're just gonna do counter wise. I tried to sneak in the 360Y there, but it's definitely not required. That's just a little more damage to make this fight a little faster. And then this one on the left is gonna de-gargoyle. I don't know. But once they transform, yeah, they can't hit you, so I mistimed my roll there. But if you're feeling confident, you can just keep, countering. And it doesn't look like he's gonna do that crazy charge on me. But they do drop HP every time. There we go. There we go. There we go. In the end, I'm back to full HP. And everything is good. Oops. Come on. Come on. Please. Man, that was a long load for okay, so coming up, we do face the last clone of the playthrough of the game. That's what I meant. Words are hard. So up here, you're just gonna do more of the wall spams. He does become a lot more dangerous once he's lower HP because he's using the UF. And the UF has that perk about it. So if I do, well, when I kill him, I'm going to be getting a good amount of money. So I'm just going to top off with whatever I am missing. Because he's going to give me a good chunk of change. You can get a little money off the bats there. I'm just going to go straight in. This is where we meet one of my favorite Greater Fiends, Marbus.
Welcome.
And then we get to fight the clone. So I'm trying to time it to where he is getting right below me right when I'm landing, but he can sit there and block. Yeah, he does have a lot of HP, so the XY string is kind of risky, especially since he recovers fast enough for you to not be able to loop him. There we go. Whoops. So that's not a wall spam. That was very low damage comparison. Nope. I thought he was gonna roll. So very entertaining, I know, but this is a safe strat to fight him. Ugh. Oh, man. Blocky, blocky, block. Okay, got one. So now his UF is glowing red, so if he hits me, it's pretty much like a one-shot. With the UF, not the Nimpo. Oh my goodness. There we go. So what are we at? 42. Yeah, so he gives you 20k just for a flat kill. Not bad, not bad. So the rest of this chapter is actually pretty easy, compared to what we've actually been dealing with. So since I am maxed out on everything, I don't need to really grab anything, so we are gonna go through here. We're gonna have the dragon sword because there's a bunch of ghost fish. The last thing I will know is fire wheels are really good for Spirit Doku, who is a boss coming up. I guess I should have yeah, we'll keep Inazuma there. I forgot there was one mandatory fight that we do in Sigma. So I'm just gonna do on landing jumps to get through here. You can do a little bit of wall running. Wanted to showcase this chest right here. There's a heal. I don't think, yeah, I think that's just a notebook or something back here. So nothing, nothing too great. Who really even wants to know the lore? Oh my goodness, game. Look at all that Nimpo. Look at all that Nimpo. There we go. So even if you don't get the free Nimpo like I did, I definitely recommend just using Inazuma there for the cats, and then the fish. Because they're pretty deadly together. The cats want to knock you out of the air, and with the fish, you only want to be in the air. So, makes that fight really difficult. Isn't there... Yeah, there's a chest right here. Nothing too exciting there. So we got to go back over here, get the last key. I'm going to do my best to try to do on landings. And mix in some wall runs as well. Oops, I always think there's like a chest right there. I know this isn't the way to go. I just want to showcase where all these chests are. And what's in them? Okay, so this is where the key is. There's a shop right there. Ah! Oh, that's not good. There we go. I just wanted to get on the corner. That's a little bit hard to do on landing around the corner there. Or around the corner, like all the way like a U instead of just one corner. If that makes sense. That's why I was doing air destruction slash over and over again. So here, only difference with Spirit Doku is that there's fish with him. So I normally do fire wheels right off the get-go, and make sure the fireballs run into a fish, and then they all kind of start swarming you. And then the rest is just fighting Doku like we do in normal. And if you didn't watch the normal one, that's okay. I will showcase it. Okay, so all the fishies are dead. So I like to stay really far away. And when you see him bring his arms up like he did... Whoops, I still had an impo going. I want to show all his moves off now. I like to, when you see his arms go up and then he starts like floating at you like that, that's when you want to do a gleaming blade. I do want to show off his moves real quick. So this is great. Like, this is great RNG that he keeps doing this. I shouldn't have jumped. You want to block that when he throws his sword, and then roll and hold block again. So this would be the prime time that I would be gleaming blading right now. Doesn't look like he wants to do anything else. So when he throws just his arm without the sword, it's a grab. Even if it grabs you, you can break out of it before he actually gets you and does damage. And then he has a couple. He has his kind of like his wind up where he'll kind of pull his sword to the back and do one big charge at you. That's the same as original Doku, where you can just dash through it, or you can just roll jump away as soon as you see him start doing that and get a further distance away than that attack reaches. He has that barrage, which he did a little bit, where he just keeps swinging over and over again. And then he has the where he swings up and then he can swing back down. So that one you need to be careful on, because he'll mix it up between just swinging up and thinking it's just a one hit string that he's doing, which caught me I think once or twice in that fight was the hit down. So you want to make sure you're blocking and then resetting with the roll and then block again. If you try to jump, he's gonna like target you the whole way. I was trying really hard not to use any heals in that fight, so that worked just great. So we're gonna save here. We are gonna make this video for the home stretch. So I'm not gonna split it off. We're gonna have this for the rest of the playthrough. So there is a lot to go through. You can fall off into the ledge over here, you know, off to the right, like right here. Don't do that. That is bad. We're gonna go through, get the key we need, and then we're gonna start going through the floors that we have to do in the tower. So just a reminder, at this point I have Lunar, the true dragon sword, obviously, but I have Lunar, the Dobby, the dual blades, all level 3, and then the true dragon sword, like I said earlier. That's a full heal if you need it. I am gonna swap to Inazuma once we get in the tower. What else do I want to do? I could probably do smoke bombs, because the first guys, I believe it's the sweeping crabs. So we're just gonna do that to avoid their the sweeps. We're just gonna use smoke bombs and then just essentially use it to drop them, or gleaming blade. And then also we have maxed out Inazuma and Inferno. So Inferno is gonna be really nice for some of the tankier targets near the higher levels on this. At the top of this entire tower is another one of those Team Ninja healing statue things. So once we get to the last, once you beat the last floor, don't worry about using items to heal. Just air destruction slash through the last fish, which I will display here. So this is the first floor. Home stretch of Master Ninja. If you've gotten this far, good job. Whoops. So don't be afraid to use Nimpo. We do have the Armlet of Fortune. We're gonna do that. There we go. Whoops. Try my best not to get hit so I don't have to do anything too crazy. Don't be afraid to use smoke bombs. This is literally the home stretch. I'm just spamming them. So it was one of the laser crabs and a bunch of the ones that like to sweep around. I'm sure they have names. I always forget them. So every staircase has ghost fish. I just realized I didn't turn in my last scarabs. Then there's one later to get, but who's counting? I think I would have been one short anyway. Whoops, I got hit. So this is where Inferno's gonna be actually really useful. Just gonna try to hit both of them. Let's see. There we go. One shot's the big guys. Perfect. And then I just did a normal UT just to use it to help me out. I don't think the other one's gonna get near, but that's okay. Whoops. So real quick, I'm gonna use another small, and then I'm going to, where is my heals? Then I'm going to Inferno. Wow, he's still alive. Yeah, well, they're both gonna die now. Yeah. So that was unfortunate. But that's okay. So I'm gonna swap to, I don't believe I need, should I keep smoke bombs? I don't, yeah, I probably should. I am gonna swap to the Armlet of Fortune, and we're gonna kill some of these, the ghost fish to get some HP and hopefully some free Nimpo, so I don't have to use any of my items. And we can go back and forth and farm this. I'm probably gonna do that a little bit because I did use a lot of small heals because I kept getting hit, which was very awkward. So far, we aren't seeing any reds and hardly any. I got a couple blues. So before we go to the next floor, we're just going to reset that. There we go. I knew they could give a red. Look at that. The first room was not so generous. This one, very generous. Okay. Woo! Startled me. Okay, so we're gonna have, I didn't even prep for them. We're gonna have Celerity. We don't really need it for this fight. It's just a habit to swap back for me. And then we're gonna do Lunar, and then the Lunar is the one that's gonna keep us safe once we do a counter from the trap that is laid below, and then we're gonna try to keep the other one off screen the best we can. Just like that. There we go. So he's gonna drop me a blue. Oops, I rolled right back into it. Yep, I shouldn't have had him on screen. There we go. I want this HP real quick. There we go. There we go. So that was a little dicey at the beginning, and I made the mistake of keeping 2 berserkers on screen for a while there, so I had to play a little smarter than I really should have had to. So that was my fault. Again, you can equip Armlet of Fortune to help you get some Nimpo on these fish up here, and also HP just in general. My goal is to not have to go back and shop, so I'm trying to be a little stingy on some stuff. I don't want any fiascos when I try to open the door, so I'm just thinning them out here. I do have 2 talismans as well, and a bunch of Nimpo that I'm planning to use. Because we're getting, like I said, to the home stretch, and I'm going to be using probably some of this, yeah. So I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of Inferno here. Oh, that's me being greedy. I can't believe I burnt my talisman. That's so annoying. Okay, so what we're gonna do is real quick change of plans. We're just gonna get rid of this crab. I don't know what he's doing. There we go, he's dead. Boom. Oh, we're getting rid of the berserker too, I guess. Oh! So don't do what I'm doing. My brain is dead right now. Where are we at? There we go. True Dragon Sword counter Y is not so great on them because you're at risk to get attacked, like I just displayed. What do I want to do? Oh, there's just a healing thing up top. What am I doing? Okay, I burnt a talisman because I was super greedy. Don't be greedy, please. If you are greedy, don't be. You can always go back to shop. The nearest shop without fighting a clone is gonna be back by where you fought Spirit Doku, and we grabbed the last key to get into the fight with Doku. So that is going to be the closest one for you. I am going to save here in case anything finicky happens. This is where you can get your heal off. I believe both of these are ghost fish. I'll display that later. So we're going to save here. So we have, this is where the gauntlet is. So we have a couple waves of the crab fiends. I'm just going to Inazuma them because I have a lot of Nimpo in my pocket. And then we fight Niche. And then we fight a couple more fiends, and then we fight Ishitaros and then Marbus. So each of them I'm going to try to go over as best I can without losing this this save, I guess. I don't want to go through this multiple times. So like I said, we're just going to Inazuma. drop of red. Awesome. I actually should have Armlet of Fortune on just in case any of them do. There we go. So I could have done an ET there, but I do want the potential for them to drop a red instead of just yellows, which is fine. So I'm a little over waiting, so I'm feeling okay. Oh, I got it red anyway. From the last guy. So now this is Nietzsche, and she's a lot like Alma 1. She's just more aggressive.
Take care of this puny insect once and for all.
Oh, she's alone. I forget Sigma changes that. I was gonna Inferno, or I mean Inazuma, but she didn't have any friends with her, so I was very confused. We'll just use the last small here. So I'll fight her like normal. Whoa, that was weird. So like I said, she's just like Alma, except she's more divey. Less projectile spammy. I actually forget which one is which. Looking at these slightly and okay. Unfortunate. That's so annoying. Pretty sure that was my last talisman. Let's check before I get too carried away. Going forward. Yep, that was. Okay. So that's what I get for disrespecting her. Nothing really new to go over. It's the same exact strat as Alma 1. Ishitaro's is easier once you know the fight. Wow, you survived. They are tanky. I'm just gonna end this doing it. Oops. Okay, so the next boss is Ishitaro's. You might think if this is your first time fighting her or you have troubles in the past, you might think it's a little crazy to think she is one of the easier bosses once you know her. So I'll try to showcase when you can actually attack her. It's when she lifts her boot up, like straight up like that. And the string is XXXY. But you want to make sure you're close to her. So let her break your guard. She gave me like perfect RNG. I'm not gonna be able to show off her moves. Okay, so anyway, I hope that showed when she's vulnerable. Before I leave here, the only other time you can actually confidently get damage on her is when she swings around. She'll she'll whip on something and swing around the arena, and you want to make sure off to the side like this. And then you'll start charging a Gleaming Blade. And then once you hear her she'll do this loud cry and try to land on you. Release the Gleaming Blade, and that's the other alternative you have to do damage on her. Everything else, like the first attack she started with, the first combo she started with, the whip swinging. That one you need to keep blocking and resetting your block with roll. She does have a charge attack. where she dashes at you. You need to dodge. Excuse me. You need to dodge that by either roll jumping away, rolling through it, wall spamming. Probably one of her more dangerous moves is when she charges like I don't know. I'll call it her Nimpo charge, where she will do this big blast. So that one you're pretty much stuck with. She's gonna shoot in a line. So if I'm aiming at this portal right in front of me, you want to be to the sides. You don't want to try to wall spam over it, because the amount of time it takes you to get up and start the animation, she's gonna hit you. So keep that in mind. Hopefully, I was able to at least display when you can hit her. I know the fight seemed really fast. Please rewind it if it didn't help you. But yeah, once you see her right boot go up to try to kick you, that's gonna break your guard, roll through, and then do XXXY for the max damage input. So Marbus, we are using Inazuma level 3. So what we're going to do is we're pretty much looking for the loop. And I showed it at the end of the normal tutorial. And here I would just say we're gonna wait for it, because we're in Master Ninja. You're this far in the gauntlet, you don't want to die to Marbus. So since we have level 3 in Inazuma, the timing is different than level 2. And so what we're looking for is Marbus is going to shoot 3 different fireballs into the ground that you're going to dodge. And then what's going to happen is sometimes he'll do other attacks after, but the one we're looking for is when he gets up into the air and he starts like spiraling and getting ready to dive bomb you. With the Inazuma level 3, as soon as you see Marbus start spinning like he's going to be a big wrecking ball, as soon as you see him start spinning when he's hovering in the air, Nimpo with Inazuma. And more specifically, let's say he's on the side of this big skull that you see. You want to be as far away as you can towards the wall, because then he's going to land right next to you. If I do it right here somewhere, he's going to land behind me, and that means I have to roll to him and make sure I start the string off and don't, and get there quick enough. So stand next to the wall, Inazuma, opposite of him, and then once he lands and you're out of your Inazuma animation, you're gonna do XXXY just like Ishitaro's, and that is the string you're gonna do over and over again. And if we do it right, we loop him. So let's see.
That's it. It's time for me to...
So he's starting it off right away, it looks like. So that was a perfect. It's on me if I get the timing right. There we go. Perfect RNG. I didn't have to even go over his moves. But in the end, get rid of the fiends because they can get you out of that loop by hitting you or making you block. And then Marbus is free, to cause a muck on your fight. So he will spawn some fiends sometimes. So focus on getting rid of them before you try to loop him. The Inazuma can definitely hit them, but there's a chance that if they might be too far away and it won't clear them when you try it. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. So we're gonna do this. Let's see. So we're gonna save. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna go and grab at least a talisman. I would hate to get to Fiend Mirai and get stuck or something. So and we'll spend the last bit of our money, and I'll show real quickly where to go. So there is a scarab right here. We can turn into the last scarabs now because I didn't do it before. So we're just gonna go run back real quick through the floors. Okay. So now we're just gonna go real quick back to go shop. I do think it's actually good that I did lose everything, because now I can show you guys where it is in case you forgot and you're in the same situation as me. Normally I wouldn't be doing this, but for the tutorial I don't want to get stuck on Fiend Mirai with absolutely no heals in case I really butcher the Emperor fights. Oops. If you can't tell, I get very greedy in this game. I shouldn't have been doing on landing, especially since I was that low. Okay, so let's purchase every single thing. Yeah, I always miss one, man. Oh, I was so close. I always miss one and I forget which one. Okay, well, we got the plasma saber, so we're gonna show that off. Dude, I need to look up what, like, in this video or this tutorial, I need to look up all of the ones that are in the game and which one it is I always miss, because I always it must be the same one, because I feel like I find the same 49. Whew. That was about to get exciting. All right, let's save, make our way back up. Luckily, we fought everyone already, so we can just skip on through. Let's get the smoke bomb in case any of the fiends are feeling really spicy. All right. Well, I am sorry, viewer, because I didn't get all 50. And I'm sad about it. So we're coming up on the last 2 fights of the chapter. And they are Emperor 1 and Emperor 2. Woo. Oh my goodness, Lassie. Stop it. And Emperor 1 is the easier of the 2. And we're gonna make sure we have celerity on. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I wasn't spamming X too hard and missing the timing. And so we're gonna be using Gleaming Blade with the saber. Oh, he got me. Whatever, I'll top that off. So we're gonna have celerity. We can do Inferno for even more security. And then we're just gonna equip explosive arrows ahead of time, because that's gonna be for phase 2. Save. We're gonna put this down. So the strat is Gleaming Blade, like I said. I actually didn't double check if I had celerity on, but you need to hit the 2 shoulders and then the Emperor's chest piece. So what's really nice with celerity is that you know, the timing for the ET and UT is shorter than usual. So as soon as you feel like you're gonna get hit by a laser that the Emperor is going to throw at you, you can just release the Gleaming Blade. And if you don't even have a Gleaming Blade ET set, you can just Inferno and try again. because the Inferno does good damage on it, which is one of the reasons that we upgrade it, because it'll help us get through. With the amount of damage that we're pumping out, Emperor 1 should be pretty quick. Oops, I didn't do a Gleaming Blade. So that's one of the attacks. The other ones are... oh, is it not that good compared? I feel like I'm not hitting him very hard. Oh, I'm not. Definitely not. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, so True Dragon Sword is much better for the Emperor, which makes sense. It's probably for the story. I just wasn't expecting that. So I'll showcase this. There you go. So that's the damage I was talking about with the Inferno. I didn't even get a chance to get up and start Gleaming Blade, so I just input again. So here we're gonna swap. I'm gonna let this cutscene just go a little bit so I can explain. So we're gonna swap to fire wheels, and then we're gonna shoot at the bot with the explosive arrows. As soon as we see some of the skulls start coming down, we're gonna cast our fire wheels and start charging a Gleaming Blade immediately. When we release the Gleaming Blade, it's when the big skull up top with the horns dives at us. And on Master Ninja, it dives really fast. So that's why we're starting the Gleaming Blade as soon as we start seeing skulls flying at us. Here we go. There we go. So he took a long time, but the fire wheels kept us safe during that whole time. Okay, so we ran out, but we got a ton of damage onto him before we even had to swap to the next set of arrows, which is why I refilled way earlier. And then that's Emperor 2. If you are in the situation where you miss the Gleaming Blade timing, or you don't fire wheel or something, definitely use at least one Nimpo to fire wheel and keep you safe from those skulls flying at you, because they're just going to keep pecking at you. And then worst case, when the big one comes down and you're not feeling confident with the Gleaming Blade or something, you know, right when you see him starting to come down, you can just or even leave, you know, the body. You can pause the game, swap to Inazuma or Inferno or whatever, and then just Nimpo and iframe through it. It'll be slower, but if you're in that situation, it's okay. Now we're at the very end of the game. Last chapter, last guy is Fiendish. If you don't have a talisman or a bunch of heals, I recommend maybe not saving over your current save. Maybe go to another one, just in case you think you could do better, and maybe get yourself some heals for Fiendish, because he's kind of a slouch compared to NGB, but that doesn't mean he is a slouch in its entirety, because he hits hard. His grab is what really got nerfed between NGB and Sigma, but he still hits real hard. Okay, so then we have the Dragon Blade. What I'm gonna say, whoa, that's what I'm gonna say. Oh my goodness, I want to show off the thing. Can I do this? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to show off a little movement that's a little fun. So go on the middle of the branches. The timing is a little specific. There you go. So that helps you get a little faster through that. It's definitely for fun. It's not required. Otherwise, you can do it the casual way, which would just be going along the, you know, the sides there, and a wall running up. Just be confident in your jumping. You can obviously catapult and die. Make sure maybe you look around. Make sure you're gonna make it appear. Air destruction slash if you feel you didn't make the distance. Get to the edge here. Hold forward. Push A. So now here we're going to use the True Dragon Sword and Fire Wheels. And there's two ways you can go about it. You can really, well, since it's just him, I can do it during the fight. Then we jump at Rachel here. But there's a couple attacks you can open with, and one is where he does this shuriken spam or barrage, what do you want to call it. That one you have to kind of dodge around because they will guard crush you, and they do a lot of damage. The one we're looking for is when he dives at us himself. So he'll like kick back, and then he'll like do this hover dive at us. And you can roll through that. You can fire wheels through that. And then you can do a gleaming blade right after you iframe through it. You are at risk of getting hit immediately after, so that's why I say you probably want to have a talisman or heals for this. Otherwise, you can do X, Y, Y, and then keep blocking his swings and resetting with your roll. But he is not much of a slouch when it comes to hitting you with the Dark Dragon Blade. He does do some crazy damage. So we'll start it off. I'll try to display the attack. So like I said, I'm just trading with him. So there you go. There's the grab. That's really slow. Whoops, that wasn't a gleaming blade. Yeah, so that attack is pretty misleading. There we go. Oops. So I'm just trying to show how to get through them, those attacks. There we go. So he does that. Let's see what else he's going to give us. Same. So even if I'm blocking, yeah, see the chip damage that's doing? You can do X, Y, X, Y to kind of delay yourself into the air. Even shuriken a little bit just to help even more so. Okay, he didn't want to do the other attack. So another attack that he does once he gets lower on HP is he'll go off to the side and he does like this whole like summoning jutsu looking kind of thing. And anyway, eventually he sends down the Dark Dragon, and it'll just kind of it's an AoE attack, and you can shoot him with arrows, and you can throw a shuriken at him while he's up there, because he's out of your reach. And then what would happen next is he's going to drop the dragon attack into the ground. So you want to make sure you're not in the middle of the arena and you jump during that. And then if you really think you mistimed your jump, you can do X in the air with the dragon sword, and then shuriken, and then fiend seal down just to completely avoid the AoE attack. Once he comes out of that attack, you can punish him because he's going to land right on top of you, and you can gleaming blade as soon as he enters. Anyway, this was a longer video compared to the other parts of Master Ninja. I know I covered a lot in this as well, and I did get some good RNG, and I didn't get to display everything. So if you guys you have any trouble, if something didn't make sense or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know. If this tutorial helped you get through Master Ninja, please let me know as well. I want to hear that because I want to make more of these types of videos in the future to help other people out with these games. And what else can I say? So maybe check out the Ninja Gaiden playlist that I have for all the missions. Maybe it's already out there that I did something, and it can help you get through some of the missions. I'm not sure what else I can note here. Anyway, thank you for watching this far. I appreciate it, and I hope this helped you out. that is all I got, and I am signing off. I will see you in the next one.